You see the world as dark in his absence because you were living on a faint hope that he would come closer to you, and your feelings of love for him know no bounds. You feel that life with him has a completely different flavor, and it's a different paradise from the one you live in when you're away from him. Welcome to a new episode of the Astrology and Tarot World program with me, Tariq Khalifa. This episode is dedicated to Virgo predictions from April 16th to 30th, 2026 in all areas. We will continue our discussion after the break. First, allow me to invite you to like and share the video as widely as possible so that the largest number of people can benefit from it. And if this is your first time watching the channel, please subscribe and activate the bell on all to receive all future episodes of the Astrology and Tarot World program. We will start the predictions with a general and detailed love reading for all Virgo natives, and we will begin by talking about those who are separated. All love readings can very likely have reversed energies. You have reached a stage of complete despair and felt that this relationship could never take a positive turn again. You know very well that there was a particular issue that stood as a barrier to your stability, and this issue is what broke your heart for a long time. And what's even more painful is that the solution was in this person's hands. But he wasn't willing to take any positive action, nor did he have the courage to face this problem. But now something has changed in his energy. And there was a certain event that happened in his life that made him gather his courage and take real action, or decide to tell you a truth that was hidden from you and is related to old beliefs that were affecting the relationship. The clarification he will give you in a message he sends will cool your anger and make your heart very happy. And this message will either be a full account and explanation of everything that happened in the past, or it will be a direct request for a meeting and confrontation so that things can return to the way they were. You have been through a very tough time recently, Virgo, and you saw the world as dark in his absence because you were living on a faint hope that he would come closer to you, and your feelings of love for him have no limits. You feel that life with him has a completely different flavor, and it's a paradise completely different from the one you live in when you're away from him. To the extent that, because of your deep love, you feel ready to overlook any negatives or flaws that existed. But what mattered most to you was that he would have the reaction you were waiting for. And the news that will make you happy is exactly that reaction. Deep down, you believe that this relationship is destined, and you feel that you could never belong to anyone else but him, and that he could never belong to anyone but you. And that's a noble and beautiful feeling. What's even better is that it's finally going to become a tangible reality. What was eating away at your nerves was that he took a very long time, we could even say longer than necessary, to resolve the conflict that was between you two. And that time was the only obstacle that kept you from reaching the true meaning of happiness. And now the way out is right in front of you, and the door has been thrown wide open for you to reclaim your lost happiness. Your partner's feelings. The words that are coming next are the key to the mystery that has puzzled you and kept you troubled for a long time. Honestly, I see that this person loves you very much, and his love for you is genuine, and he hasn't been comfortable at all during the past period. But the truth is, he was drowning in other complicated matters. He took a very long time to evaluate things and make a decision. And the reason for this delay wasn't just because of him. No, there was a specific person or party who was misleading him and preventing him from seeing the truth. This person blinded him to the fact that you had nothing to do with the main reason for the conflict. And that's what made him remain passive for a long time, neither taking action nor looking for you to truly understand what happened. This relationship faced a difficult moment of choice for your partner, and unfortunately, his choice at that time was based on illusions and false situations that were wrongly conveyed to him. And that was the root of the pain and the reason he didn't make the right decision at the right time. On top of all that, this person was going through a terrible state of pessimism about your future together. He saw the obstacles in front of him as mountains he couldn't overcome, and he imagined that you didn't appreciate the amount of pressure he was under. So he would tell himself, what's the point of fighting and making all this effort if the other person doesn't understand, feel, or appreciate it? And the bitter truth you need to know, Virgo, is that his family played a very big and ugly role in standing against this relationship. There was pressure on him, distortion of facts, and it might have even reached the point of threatening to take away certain privileges from him, whether those were financial resources, emotional support, or family backing. Of course, these details differ from one person to another, but the essence is the same. He left you and broke up with you without explaining the situation to you and left you lost, not understanding why he did that. But I want you to be optimistic, Virgo, because the sun of truth has finally risen. Something has been revealed to this person regarding your relationship, or even a radical change in his situation or his family's circumstances has now given him complete freedom to choose you. Maybe he became financially independent, or he discovered that someone who was turning him against you was lying. The important thing is that a strong wave of positivity has happened now, and it's pushing him in your direction. In the past, this person was very impulsive and his reactions were blunt and unpredictable. And that's what made problems that could have been solved in an hour last for months or even years. But now he has started to listen to reason, and he has begun to understand that the time you both spent apart came at a very high price because of his impulsiveness, and because he listened to others and allowed them to interfere in his fate with you. My advice to you is, I know you'll be very happy with the changes that have happened and those that are coming in the near future, and I know how much you want to be with this person at any cost, but I think you really need to think carefully before making any decision and see if there are certain things that may have changed in this person during the period of separation, or if there hasn't been any change at all. Will things be acceptable to you in this new form or not? For singles, Virgo is currently in a state of intense self-sufficiency regarding those around them. You're not impressed by words, you're impressed by results. There's an energy of getting to know someone coming from a distant place or through travel, or someone related to studies or law. And this person caught your attention with their composure. The comparison you're making now is this person competent enough to enter my organized life? And the advice here is, don't be overly idealistic. Allow room for small mistakes, because all humans aren't machines, nor are they all the same. For those in relationships and married couples, the sun in Taurus makes you affectionate but rational. There will be discussions about improving the home or a family trip, or even something related to the children's education. This time, Virgo, you are the one who will do the planning. Your partner might feel that you're being a bit too critical, but the truth is, you're just concerned about everyone's best interest. There will be a deep understanding after April 21st, which will resolve any old misunderstandings, and the secret lies in the calm way you'll handle problems. Work. There's a lot of pressure from details, and with Mars in Pisces, your opposite house, there's competition or pressure from a colleague. You won't react emotionally, you'll respond with flawless work. You are the chief reviewer at the workplace during this period. There's a mistake someone else made, and you're the one who will uncover and fix it. And this will greatly boost your reputation. Your success this time comes from your high level of focus and your ability to organize your time in a way that lets you accomplish 10 days worth of tasks in just 2 days. There's talk of a promotion or official recognition, and signs of this will start to appear in the last week of April. Money. It's clear that your financial situation will improve through a source other than your main job, and it could be a continuous source, or even savings in an area that used to drain a lot from you. Don't rush into spending on luxuries right now. With the sun in Taurus, you're advised to invest in something for yourself, a course, a book, or something that will help you develop your skills, because that's what will bring you more money in the future, and it will help guide you toward the future, where you might even generate income from these things. Health, overthinking and overanalyzing are causing you stress, especially showing up in your stomach or as irritable bowel syndrome. You need to walk in nature or get out of crowded places. Anise and mint are your best friends during this period. Your body also needs deep sleep away from your phone and noise. And if you set aside some time for yourself to practice a hands-on hobby, you'll find your nerves completely calmed and your mood lifted. In the end, Virgo, Mercury is telling you that you don't have to control everything. Leave some things up to fate. And April is telling you that your routine is your source of strength, but your flexibility is what will help you win this round. Trust your mind, but let your heart have a say in the decision this time. With that, we've reached the end of the predictions. I'd love for you to let me know in the comments how much these predictions apply to you, because that really matters to me. Like and share the video as widely as possible so that the largest number of people can benefit from it. And if this is your first time watching the channel, please subscribe and activate the bell on all to receive all future episodes of the World of Horoscopes and Tarot program. This was Tariq Khalifa with you. See you next time.